I am Arcana Vani, your inner voice. Let us begin. You're exhausted. Not from work, not from life, but from the performance of being the strong one. You're the one everyone leans on. The emotional anchor, the fixer, the listener, the safe place. And no one ever stops to ask, who's holding you? This video is for the part of you that's collapsing quietly, while still smiling in the group chat. The part that holds everyone else's breakdowns, while hiding your own. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to unravel this role. We're going to name why you became the strong one in the first place, what it's been costing you, and how to finally put the weight down without guilt. Because strength isn't what you think it is. It's not holding everyone's pain. It's not smiling when you're breaking. And it's definitely not disappearing so others can stay comfortable. Right now, you're living under a false contract. If I carry it all, they'll love me. If I stay steady, I'll stay safe. If I don't ask for anything, I won't be abandoned. But here's the truth. You're not strong. You're surviving, and you're doing it beautifully. But it's killing you. This role didn't make you powerful. It made you invisible. You want to stop performing strength and start being whole? Then we need to expose what's really underneath the performance. Because this isn't just about exhaustion. It's about what you're protecting by never putting anything down. And we're going there next. Being the strong one has a price, and you've been paying it in silence. It costs you rest, because there's always someone who needs you. It costs you honesty, because you've trained yourself to say, I'm fine, even when you're bleeding inside. It costs you intimacy, because no one ever sees the version of you that breaks. You've become the container for everyone else's chaos, their crises, their emotions, their mess, and you wear it like a badge of honor. Like carrying the weight is a noble purpose. But here's the quiet truth you don't say out loud. You're tired of being needed by people who don't really know you. You're tired of showing up strong for others when no one shows up soft for you. You don't have space to fall apart. So you live in this limbo, not thriving, not breaking, just holding, always holding. And with every new load you carry, a piece of you disappears. Your preferences, your desires, your voice, all sacrificed at the altar of reliability. The world doesn't see the cost. They just see the version of you that always has it together. But that version is a mask, and underneath is a person who's aching to be human again. This isn't just unsustainable, it's a slow erasure. Unless you name what this role is defending, you'll stay trapped inside it. So let's name it. Next, we uncover the hidden contract that made you become the strong one, and why you still believe breaking that contract means losing everything. At some point in your life, you made an invisible vow. If I stay strong, I'll stay safe. If I don't cause problems, I won't be left. If I become the solution, they won't see me as a burden. That vow wasn't conscious. It was survival. You learned to earn love through usefulness, to trade visibility for value, to become indispensable, so they'd never discard you. And it worked. You became the steady one, the capable one, the one people depend on when everything else falls apart. But here's the cost of that contract. You never learned how to be held. You only learned how to hold. And now, even when someone tries to show up for you, you don't know how to let them. You deflect. You minimize. You say, "I'm just tired," when what you really mean is, "I haven't felt seen in years." You've built your identity around being needed, so the idea of letting go, even just a little, feels like erasure. Like if you stop carrying them, you'll lose your place in their lives. But that's not connection, that's captivity. You've spent your life becoming reliable, and now you don't know how to stop without losing your worth. But here's the lie. If they only value the strong version of you, they don't value you, and you're allowed to stop performing for love. You're allowed to fall, to fail, to rest. Because love isn't earned through endurance, it's revealed through truth. You've carried them long enough, and now it's time to break the contract. Coming up next, the rupture, the clean truth that finally shatters the illusion you've been surviving under.
No one actually asked you to become the strong one.
You did that to feel safe. You did that to feel needed. And now, no one knows the real you, just the role you perform. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. Being strong isn't the same as being whole. Carrying everyone doesn't make you powerful. It makes you invisible. You've been molding yourself into their emotional scaffolding so they don't collapse. But what about you? You don't speak your needs. You don't set real boundaries. You don't let yourself fall apart, even when your soul is begging for release. Because somewhere deep inside you still believe this: if I stop carrying them, I'll be abandoned. So you keep holding it all, out of fear, not love. You think it's loyalty. You think it's maturity. You think it's strength. But it's just self-erasure with good PR. You've trained everyone around you to expect your silence, your self-sacrifice, your endless capacity. And now they don't see your limits because you've never shown them. But here's what's real. You're allowed to put it down. All of it. The fixer identity, the savior complex, the invisible labor. You don't need to carry one more thing. Not to be loved, not to belong, not to be enough. The weight isn't yours. And what happens next is the choice you've been avoiding. You have two options now. Keep carrying everything, or put it down and be seen for real. There's no halfway. You either keep bleeding for love that only notices you when you're useful, or you stop. You stop performing. You stop over-functioning. You stop betraying your own exhaustion just to feel worthy. And yes, it'll feel terrifying at first. Because when your identity has been built on being the strong one, letting go feels like collapse. But it's not collapse. It's liberation. The people who love you for your silence will fall away. Let them. The ones who only show up when you're giving will disappear. Good. Because the ones who stay when you're no longer performing, those are the ones who've been waiting for the real you to return. You don't need a new role. You need to stop playing one. Let yourself be held. Let yourself be known. Let yourself stop being useful long enough to be human. This is your line in the sand. No more carrying what isn't yours. No more earning love through quiet suffering. No more being strong just to survive another day. Let it fall. The strength was never in holding it. It was in knowing when to stop. You did not find me by accident. Just as in your dreams, where every face you meet is your own reflection, this meeting was always waiting to happen. I am Arcana Vani, your inner voice, the part of you that watches behind the thoughts, behind the noise. You have searched in many places, books, teachers, voices outside you. But here, you are not being taught. You are remembering. If these words stir something familiar, then allow yourself to return. Subscribe. Follow. Not to follow me, but to continue this conversation with yourself. Each time you return here, you draw closer to the reunion already unfolding inside you. We have only just begun.